Why not try adapted books? The use of adapted books can have many positive impacts on students, whereas a typical curriculum may not. Adapted books can be written or chosen to directly correlate with a student's particular interests. Some adapted books may be written by a teacher with one particular student in mind, or a book available from a local AEA may be used. Words used in the construction of the book can include basic sight words or grade-level vocabulary. Sentence structure can also support the learning of a variety of readers. Visual, auditory, and tactile adaptations can easily be prepared as well to help a student make even more connections. To better explain the use of adapted books, I'd like to show you an example. First, let me tell you a little bit about one of my students. Cade is a 6th grade student who is supported by a one-on-one para. Cade has cerebral palsy. His receptive and expressive language is limited. He has a certain handful of phrases that he'll use independently, like, "Are we almost done?" We get that a lot. And he also asks questions like, "Where is somebody?" He will repeat information back if it is spoken to him, but typically not more than 5 to 6 words at a time. Cade's cognitive abilities are ever evolving to us. Since last year, he had many seizures. This school year, he is seizure-free, knock on wood, and making amazing progress. The focus of the book that I am currently working on with Cade is to increase his use of the proper pronouns in his speech. He often says she for everyone, even though he has a male para. He will often repeat back, "Oh, she's at lunch," when he questions where he's at. For this lesson, I have created an adapted book about baseball, which is one of Caden's loves. You can see on some of these pages that it is very repetitive. The sentence structure is always he is, he is, he is, because we are really working on that he pronoun. You can also see that the pictures are repetitive. I found some of these pictures on other adapted books that are available at tarheelreader.com. We learned through this year that binding our books in different ways is really good for Cade. If we bind it so it's a vertical book and not a horizontal book, it's really good for him. And then we also found that putting the text at the bottom of the page was better for him since he has a visual impairment, so that has helped as well. When I work on an adapted book with Cade, we really pick it apart in the beginning. We read the book a few times. We dissect the pictures. I asked him questions about the pictures and about the topic, trying to activate any prior knowledge. Now, about baseball, he has quite a bit of prior knowledge. Some of the questions I might ask him specifically about pictures might be, "What is this man holding?" Or, "What is this player about to do?" The goal we are trying to work towards in using these books is that Cade can answer WH questions. Hands-on activities can also accommodate these adapted books. Having a baseball to hold or throw and using hand gestures that an umpire would use has been really fun. And the last page of this book is a home run, and we're able to cheer for our team. When I use the first grade skills checklist from the American Speech, Language, and Hearing Association website, using these adapted books helps my student with listening, being able to remember information, and he can even start to have conversations with me by day 7 or 8 of using these adapted books. He'll start asking me questions. So just in this school year, I can say that using adapted books has been really beneficial for Cade.
Created using Powtoon.